Hi guys, welcome to Cumbrian Lad Outdoors and welcome to today's video. It's going to be a solo camp tonight. Just parked up in the village of Dufton and we're going to head up High Cup Nick and wild camp tonight. Really looking forward to this one. There's supposed to be some spectacular views from the top down the chasm. So yeah, really excited about this one. Google says it's about an hour and 40 minutes walk, so I've got myself here early just to make sure I get up in plenty of time, enjoy the views before I get set up for the night. So I'll show you some stuff on the way up, and I'll see you at the top.
Just a warm up this way. I know, I don't know why.
It's looking a bit ominous up there, but supposed to get a shower about 5 or 6 o'clock, then it's supposed to get a wee bit better and a nice morning tomorrow, so all being well we'll get a sunrise. Not so sure if we'll get a sunset tonight. Like, look at them clouds, absolutely stunning. I might get a good time lapse of the clouds tumbling past, like, to be fair. Excuse me guys, do you know where the bar is? Gasping for a pint. At the top, yeah? Cool, nice one. Alright, looking a bit murky up there, to be fair. Starting to see some of the rock formations now. There's a valley, chasm. And we're crossing that. Yay! Right guys, we just got to the edge of the chasm there. I reckon I'm about 2/3 of the way there now, so I'll just spin you around. That's where I'm going to be wild camping for the night, guys. Would you look at that? The views are absolutely stunning. Oh, look at them clouds. Wow, absolutely stunning. Well guys, we've made it to the end. Google said an hour and 40 minutes and I've done it in an hour and 22, so considering the shape I'm in, I'm quite chuffed with that. Absolutely stunning up here. I'll turn the camera around in a minute and try and get a time lapse of these clouds going past, because it really is stunning. But just while I'm here, I'd like to give a massive shout out, show some love right from the heart for every single one of my subscribers. I think I'm about 11 short of hitting 400 now. As I keep saying, it's much more than I thought I'd ever get, you know, and it's the love that you guys are showing me that's pushing me further, getting out to get some better videos for you. So, you know, I really want to send my love out to all you guys. It really is appreciated. So yeah, that's from the heart. Right guys, we've had to set up a little earlier than anticipated. It's coming up about 5:20 now. We are losing the light a little bit, but I'm still setting up a little bit earlier than I wanted to really. We just had a really bad rain shower, and I got a bit wet, so I've pitched me tent a little earlier than I wanted to. The wind's blowing a little bit, the helm wind. Hopefully this little wee microphone's just helping you out a little bit so you can hear us properly. But I mean, look at that. Oh, I'm really going to enjoy tonight. So yeah, I'll spin the camera around and I'll give you a little bit more of a look around the place before we settle down for something to eat. Got a fresh water source there. I've not brought any water with me. I brought my MSR trailshot, as I had to first go with that at Snake Pass, and I was really impressed with it. So I've decided just to bring that, see how we get on. But wow, sun's coming out a little bit now, waterfalls everywhere. Holy moly, look at that. It's so pretty. It's a big old drop. Just absolutely jaw-dropping, guys. It really is. Absolutely jaw-dropping. Apparently this is a chasm, and Wainwright described it as the Grand Canyon of England, and I can see why. It's absolutely beautiful. So tonight I'm in the Fox 2, my favourite little tent at the minute. This really is a belter. Once again on the Trichology UL80. It's not set up just yet. I'm going to be wrapping the foil emergency blanket all the way around that tonight, just to see if that improves the R rating any further to just having it underneath. Leviathan EV900 sleeping bag, so I'm going to be toasty warm. And as you can see, I've got the entire gaff to myself. Not a soul in sight. We had a few people up early on. I was having a bit of a crack with them, but there isn't a soul up here. Right, as you can see, the sun is getting low now, so I'll maybe see if I can get a sunset on a time lapse for you, and then we're going to get some food on. I've got potentially a big collaboration camp coming up next month, so I'm trying out some more boil in the bag food, and I've also got some dehydrated meals which I've not tried before, so looking forward to trying them out and see how I get on with them. Wow, well, blooming good job I set my tent up when I did, because the rain has come down. So I've got myself in my tent, I've had a change of clothes. It's pretty wet with sweat, so I've changed basically socks, undies, I've got my underlayer on, and I've got my down jacket on just to try and keep warm. I'm going to wait till the rain dies off just a wee bit, so I want to open my entrance up just so I can get a bit of ventilation for cooking these boil in the bag and the dehydrated meals. So yeah, I'm going to get on with a bit of editing and stuff like that, and I'll come back to you when I get the food on. Right, time for some food. So tonight we're having Adventure Food mince beef hot pot. First time I've tried a dehydrated meal. So basically boil 440 ml of water, fire it in, stir it about, leave it 10 minutes, stir it again, scram time. So you don't need to see me boiling up water and what have you, so I'll bring you back when it's ready and I'll let you know what I think of it. Right guys, I'm just giving it a final stir. I must admit, when I first bought it, I was thinking there isn't very much in there, to be fair, but it's swelled up. I mean, it's filled the bag out nicely. I would say it's a good third full. I think I prefer the dehydrated meals, certainly for cooking, because you use less gas. You know, you've only got to boil your water, you've got a couple of minutes there, where the boil in the bags, 10 minutes worth of gas. So, Adventure Food mince beef hot pot. Let's see what she tastes like. It's warm. First impressions are it's mostly mashed tatty. Haven't seen much meat yet. Oh. A little bit of meat there. Nice to get something warm in though. Pretty much since I got in my tent, it's rained fairly steady. Just eased off a wee bit now. But it's definitely cooling down, that's for sure. So yeah, nice to get something warm inside us.
Yeah. It's definitely better than that Wayfarer crack that I had up at the Black Pot Mott anyways. Or Black Moss Pot? Black Pot Moss? I forget. But I would say to Adventure Food, come on. Fire a little bit more meat in, eh? You know? Those big lads like a bit of scram, you know what I'm saying? Right. I'll finish this off. I can't see us digging much more tonight. I think the weather's set in. But like I say, we are supposed to get a nice morning. So we'll see what that brings. But I might come back to you during the evening and the night and mutter some gibberish, probably. Yeah. I'll see you in a bit, guys. Right, guys. Just laying here in my tent, listening to the waterfalls. Rain stopped for now. I've had my food. I've had a couple of beers. Life's good. Thought long and hard about whether to say something about this. It's a bit difficult for me. But today is World Mental Health Day, and a couple of years ago life wasn't so good for me. Yeah, I had a lot of things going on in my life and it wasn't great. I did the typical man thing and I bottled it all up, and it started affecting my personal life. I became a very frustrated, angry man. And it was hard for me to admit that something was wrong. Yeah, it's difficult to talk about, but you know, it needs to be said. It needs to be said. Yeah, it started affecting my life, and I was on a bit of a downward spiral. And it took one pal to speak to me, and that was the start of me turning it around. I'm not going to mention any names, but that person knows who he is. Got me back into camping, and that was my release. When I am camping, all my worries and stresses are left behind, and it gives me something positive to do. When I'm walking, when I'm camping, when I'm editing videos, all that stuff, it's occupying my time in a positive way. You know, I had to go and speak to somebody, and I can't stress this enough. One, you're not alone. Two, a problem shared is a problem halved. You know, there's people out there to speak to. If you don't think you've got any friends, trust me, you have. But if you believe that you've got no friends, there's always the Samaritans, for example. Give them a ring. There's somebody to talk to. For me, it was, let me remember, it was first step at Carlisle. You know, it was that friend that made me realise that something was wrong. But it was my wife who talked to me and said that I needed to speak to someone. So I went to First Step. You know, and at first I was very skeptical. But over time, they make you think more logically. They give you things to do. They make you think about things in a better way. And yeah, would I say I'm through it? No, I wouldn't. Would I say I'm a better person on my journey through it? Absolutely. Absolutely I am. You know, no one's perfect. No one's perfect, you know. Yeah, I know it's pretty deep. But yeah, speak to somebody, anybody. I'm going to say this now, and I mean this. My inbox is always open. Drop me a message on here. Add me on Facebook. Add me on Instagram. If you want to talk to somebody, give us a message. I'm here. You know, life can be good, life can be bad. Everybody has up days, everybody has down days. So yeah, World Mental Health Day. I thought it deserved a mention in my video. I've probably prattled on a bit too long, to be fair, but you know, everyone's got issues. You know, so yeah, I mean that. My inbox is always open. If you want to talk to somebody about anything, my inbox is always open. Give me a shout. And you know, sun always rises in the morning, always sets at night. You know, so keep going, be strong, and if you need to, give me a shout. Right, I'm gonna get my head down. Getting tired and a bit cold now. I'm laid in my bag, trying to get my feet warm. So really enjoying tonight up at Hike Up Nick so far. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Oh, morning guys. It's 25 to 6. Didn't sleep too bad. Was up about 2 o'clock for a bathroom break as normal. But yeah, I slept pretty well. The wind's been buffeting us most of the night, but it's not been too bad. So I'm going to start getting myself packed away. And then I'm going to go and get some more water with the MSR trailshot and get myself some breakfast. Like I say, I have seen some pretty mixed reviews of the MSR trailshot, but so far for me it's been working great bit of kit, and as long as it can keep functioning as it is, I've got myself a good water filter here. So yeah, I'm going to get myself packed up a wee bit so I can get a good start after having some breakfast. So I'll come back to you shortly when I get the breakfast on. Right, yeah, just packing up my sleep system, the Trichology UL80. I am going to keep trying it with some different stuff to improve the R rating, but I can't be the only one thinking this. Thermarest and Trichology got together and made a mat. It was really comfortable and really warm. Thermology, Thermatrek, come on guys, you'd have a belter of a mat, do you like? Right guys, I've had my Wayfarers all day breakfast. It was alright, nice and warm, pretty much the same as before. It just needs a bit more meat in it, but it was nice to get something warm inside us. But
But yeah, Muggins here, forgot to hit the record button, thought I was recording, so sorry you guys have missed that, but you didn't miss much, to be fair. We are getting buffeted by the helm wind, as you can see and hear, so I'm going to get myself packed up and try and get a bit more footage for you before I head home. Right, sun is just starting to rise now. It's about 10 to 7. This the wind's getting up a bit, it's really cold, so I'm going to get myself away home. But it's my rubbish bag, you can see where I was, it's my backpack all ready to go. I've absolutely left no trace. Really enjoyed being out at High Nick last night. Just an absolutely stunning place, it really is. Yeah, definitely home time, guys. Once again, thank you very much for clicking on today's video. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. So stay safe, much love.